How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Minecraft Let's Play. Today, it's super bright out, so no green screen, which means I can wear a sort of green shirt and not have to worry about it. So today we are back on the Patreon server, I guess is what we're calling it. I have to get in the habit of calling it that now. And this is a now daily series, or I will do my best to make it daily. And we've got a couple of things to work on. Let's take a peek at what we've done. So you can see I've added a couple more layers to the mob farm. Let's take a look. It's getting kind of tall. I don't know how tall I want to make it. I want to turn the building into a nice looking building where the top room is something useful, like a storage room maybe, or something like that. Maybe just something aesthetic. It's possible that we could turn it into like a really tall pillar and a castle somewhere here, and then keep it in the same build style as this. That would be cool. And then have, because let me show you my plan for the main cliff here before we jump into our first thing for today. So this is the cliff. I still really like this cliff. I'm glad that we found it. I especially like the view from over here. Break these tall leaves. Because you get this, it's a nice cliff. It's a great cliff. Look at that cliff. What a cliff. 10 out of 10 on the cliff scale. But I foresee some, like, a building that starts coming out around here, maybe, and then extends up a ways in a similar style to this one. I can see another building coming out over there, or maybe just a building on that hill, not even coming off of the cliff, just right there. And then some more buildings up around there. I want to populate it, make it look like a group of people decided to build on this cliff, and then they got so many buildings, and their society grew so large they had to start building coming off the cliff like this. That's my goal. And maybe we could have a giant tower where, or a giant castle where one of the towers is actually that mob farm. That would be cool. Okay, so first thing today, you may notice that the area around here used to have a hill, and it does not. I spent some time today flattening that out. Let's grab some bone meal and bone meal the place up. Also, let's check for cow meat. And I'm getting a lot of eggs, I'm realizing. And that's why I put this like little backboard so I could throw the eggs there and not hit any of the cows. But this is for the cow farm that we started talking about. And there we go. Let's just turn it all into bone meal. And I'm eager to get the cow farm up and running. It's a little annoying dealing with the cows in that pit. So we're going to do that today. I've been thinking about, one of the reasons why I sort of put this project off was, I don't know what I want to do for this cow farm that isn't going to be the normal, like square fence, which isn't that fun or interesting to look at. Oh, that looks nice with the bone meal. All the new flower types in there. So that's something to think about. Let's get this tree while we talk. And my solution, I think, is going to be that we're going to sort of keep it like that. Normal, just square fence. But we're going to have it sort of in a ranch style. So we're going to have some entrances to the farm area that have like archways and signs on them or something like that. Even if the edge is still going to be just normal wooden fence around the edge. But the idea is that... That's kind of interesting, isn't it? Alright, let's go make another. But the idea is that it kind of looks like a ranch. That, because we're sticking with the city on the cliff idea. Then they keep their livestock down in the valley, so I want you to be able to look up down from over there, rather, not look up, look down from over there and see a nice wide open cow farm that isn't packed inhumanely like this one is, but rather nice to look at, and maybe with a giant big archway entrance or something like that. So of course I'm going to need a butt ton of fences, so I'm going to craft that stuff up, maybe get started plotting some stuff out, and I'll be back to you guys when we get to the fun part. Alright, I'm back, and we got us a cow farm pen. I'm pretty happy with the way it turned out. I kind of like how there's a hill in there. I don't know, I sort of made this little outcropping over here. I don't know why. I just sort of thought maybe let's make it a little bigger. I don't particularly like it, so I think I'm going to get rid of it. Let's do that now. And I actually think that we should probably have 2 entrances, just to give us a little bit more to do. One there and one over here. I guess in case we're ever going to bring in any animals from the outside world. Here, let's put it, let's take this down. So, yeah, so I think, you know, it could be kind of cool to have, like, cows and sheep and pigs all in here. I think we could probably get away with that. And then just never have more than, like, 8 of each, and that should be fine. We should be able to keep them all in here. It shouldn't be too crowded. But then again, might make things annoying when you're trying to corral some animals and not others. So maybe that's a bad idea. And let's put the entrance, I think I had the entrance as like 5 blocks or something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, something like that. I don't know. Let's check down here, double check it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, if I'm not mistaken, which I might be, because I don't really know anything about this, but generally there's like this like mini cage inside of the farm, or by the entrance or something, like kind of like a staging area for all the animals. I think. I don't know what you call it, but I think that's a real thing. And I think the idea is that the animals can kind of, like, you can separate out a few. Like if you need to shear your sheep, you kind of bring the ones you want to shear over. I don't know. I'm making this up. I have no idea what I'm talking about. But we can build one, I think, and I think it won't look so bad. I don't like using just fences. That's kind of ugly. But I actually think it's the best fit for this. I'm sure missing those micro blocks, let me tell you. So this, yeah, that looks good actually. Looks very entrance to a farm like. And we'll put in like 3 fence gates maybe. And over here as well. 3 fence gates. And would it look good with something like this? Ooh. Not bad. Again, kind of wish it wasn't all fence gates, or fences rather. But it doesn't look terrible. Let's recreate this on the other side, then get a view from above, and then I think we're gonna probably move over some what's it called? Cows. That's what they're called. And let's get us some fence gates. I don't know how many we're gonna need. Let's get 4. We're gonna need more than that. Well, it's the thing. It's kind of the question. Do we put 3? Or do we put 1 and then more fences? I actually think 3 looks better. Looks better, and it'll probably work out better because the animals won't, like, sometimes get stuck trying to get through a fence. Let's take another bath, another cow bath, and kind of looks like the cows are the ones laying the eggs. That's not. And so the next project is going to be tidying up the outside of the mob farm. I only have 2 layers done. How many layers should we do? That's a nice question. It matters less about the number of layers you do and more about the caving situation, how lit up everything is, and if those are the only viable spawn points. But I would still say like 5 to 8 layers would be cool. Especially because that would make it incredibly tall and quite a marker in this world, especially if we can give it a pretty design, make it look nice. Let's get some more fences and fence gates. So we'll just turn these on to sticks. Start with the fence gates. And fences, and we're probably gonna need some more fence gates as well, so let's get some more. Cool. So new schedule for YouTube's, and it's one that I think I'm gonna be able to stick to and that I'm really happy with, although I haven't actually been in it for very long. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it's the same. Okay. So 1 on the inside, 2 on the outside. I sort of feel like it's mostly a staging area on the outside. That's why I did that. Sort of just going off of memories of farms that I've seen, which is very few, or at least farms like this. I feel like you would actually call this a ranch or something. Okay. So the way it's going to work is that there's a daily LP episode, which you're watching right now, and then every day there's going to be a bonus video of something else. I'm going to start introducing new games. That something else is basically going to be whatever I feel like playing for the day. But I'm also going to try to make sure that it's not the same thing twice in a row, just in case you don't happen to like that bonus video that was on yesterday. And today's episode, I actually don't know what the bonus video is going to be, but my current options that I'm toying with are Winecraft, and a game called Guns the Duel, and a game called Nosgoth. And we could always maybe throw in some Smite. I'm not a huge fan of that game anymore, only because, I don't know, I get bored of games like that, doing the same matches over and over again, more or less. But there's lots of options that we could take. I definitely would be willing to take some suggestions from you guys. And I think I'm going to like this because it definitely allows me a little bit more flexibility of oh, well, I want to start playing this new game with you guys, but I have to make sure that I record episodes from my current seasons, or my current series rather, before I do that. And I have to make sure that, you know, I have enough time to edit and upload it all. It's just going to be whatever I feel like we need, or whatever you guys let me know that you want, we'll be able to come through. It's a much more flexible system. Let's make some bread. Like one more, just so we don't have that extra stack of wheat we don't need. Okay, so I'm gonna go up, I'm gonna sleep, I'm gonna grab me some building blocks. Well, actually, first let's sleep and actually take a look at the ranch. I'll call it a ranch. I feel like that's a better word for it. And so yeah, so let me know if you have any games. But I do already have a good enough supply. I might start Tower Firmacraft too, but I actually would almost prefer to save that for streaming. I almost want to have two things that we stream Minecraft of. Oh, and that's the other thing, is that I'd like to start doing a similar deal with streaming with the bonuses. If I ever find myself with free time before our normal stream time, I might do a bonus stream. I think that looks good. I think it looks better without that little nook over here, so I'm glad we got rid of that. Let's see. Good entrances to the place. Definitely enough space for a good amount of cows. And that's good. I'll move the cows over on my own time. You don't want to... That's pretty boring. Plus, we've been doing this for enough time. So let's transition over to our good buddy, the mob farm, and we'll see what we can do to neaten up its appearance. So I'll go gather some building supplies, and I'll be right back with you. Alrighty, so we're over here. I'm doing it on the side that's closest to the house so we can get like a bird's eye view when we're done. We're not going to cover the whole thing today, obviously. But I had some ideas, and I sort of like them. Let me know what you guys like, if you like any of these. I think to get the real full effect here, we should probably... What I'm doing is I'm doing dark oak. Let's just do that like basically all the way up. And something like that should be good. And that should give us a better frame of mind. I think I want to do that on all the corners. I like the color contrast between that and the cobble. Cobble's kind of pale gray. It's like kind of pale, but it's kind of light and dark gray is in its texture. So just have like a nice dark brown next to it. Gets rid of the craziness, sort of, I find, in it. Because your eyes start contrasting not between the different kinds of grays in the cobble, but between just gray and the brown. And then there's what to do with the rest of it. There's these cobble stripes here. I think, you know, we could replace that cobble stripe with dark oak wood pillar. But we also could just do something else with it entirely. Acacia wood I tend to like in stone things, but usually not cobble, more stone bricks and smooth stone buildings. So maybe not that. There is something that I want to try here, though. I think I liked the one on the right, the other one, a little better. But still too much cobble going on here. This whole stripe of cobble on the side is still too much. So try to think of some better patterns. I was thinking something maybe like this. Wait, we just had that. Maybe something. Whoops, hey. Give me that. Something like this. And then can I do that? Yeah. Something like Yep. Something like that. And then let's get over to the crafting table. Spruce slabs, maybe. We could put them here. That's something. That's not bad. Let's try them. Let's try it with the slabs in a straight. In a straight line. I think I might almost like it better in a straight line. I liked both of those more than... Whoa, I'm walking without my hands on the keyboard. I almost liked both of those better than anything we had before, so... Let me get a few more spruce planks here, and let's put the other one this way. So that was something like this. And nope, gonna need some more planks. Or slabs, rather. So which one of these do we like better? If we can imagine having that all the way up. Ooh. I think I like... Let me know what you guys like better. I'm gonna leave... Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna finish off this episode today by me. I'm gonna build each of these up the rest of the way with each of their side. In each design, and then we're going to take a look at the whole thing overall, and you guys let me know in the comments what you want, and I will change it based on that, and then we'll finish up the rest of the sides. Now there is one thing that we didn't design, and that would be what goes in here. Dark oak. I was thinking it almost might look good to just sort of leave this like this with dark oak. That doesn't look bad, just like that, just leaving it plain. We'll see what it looks like when all four sides have a spruce pattern on it. But yeah, so I'll be right back with both of these sides completed. Alrighty, so let's take a look. Alright. Got him. So, what do you guys think? I think that I actually like... I think the best view of it is actually down here. I think I actually like the one on the left here. Little lighting glitch, that'll probably get fixed in an update soon. It's probably just a snapshot thing. Yeah. But I think I would like the one on the left. The one on the right looks a little too busy. Let's take a look at it from over here. Ah, there's another guy. Okay. Take a look at over here. What are we going to do? I think we should come up with another pattern, probably actually something as simple as this will do, just to match the... Hey! Oh, this is going to be a hard one to place. There's my dirt. There and there. There we go. Something like that will probably do nicely. Get some spruce in here. Cover the whole thing like that. I think it's going to actually look pretty darn good. It doesn't look very castle towery, but I almost don't mind. And I was using this ladder to get up and down while I was building, and I like it. I think we could swap it out for trapdoors and maybe like outside lighting or something like that. If we wanted to eventually, but at least for now, while we're still doing this, I think that that's pretty darn good. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. Again, I'm leaning towards the left. I might go ahead and make some more on the left to get a taste of what it looks like with more sides like it. And if we do it like that on the left, then this side will match pretty well with little lines. But I like both of them, so let me know what you guys think. Give me your opinions in the comments. And that's it. So I'm pretty sure that this is a shorter than normal episode. But we did do 2 little projects, and I do actually have a lot of video editing to get to. So I'm going to call this one here, and I will see you guys all in the next episode and in the bonus videos. So cool. Thanks for watching, and Eddie out.